Here we are talking about the Greek sculpture of a satyr pouring wine made by the Greek sculptor Praxiteles. The sculpture, as you can tell, is very Greek, even though what we are looking at here is a Roman marble copy of a bronze original.
You can see this Greek style in the sculpture as it displays contrapposto and idealizes the perfect human form, including its hair, nudity, and emotionless face. All of this is very typical of a late classical Greek sculpture.
Right, and even though it's hard to see due to the current state of the sculpture, the contrapposto of the depicted figure gives the sculpture a very balanced composition due to the intersecting lines created by the tension and relaxed states of the opposing arms and legs.
And beyond the contrapposto, this sculpture is slightly smaller than life size. With that being said, however, the general size of the work does not affect its overall idealism.
And moving past the composition of the sculpture itself, we find it difficult to ascertain the exact purpose or role the sculpture played in Greek society, especially since the original was destroyed, beyond simply knowing that it depicted a satyr or a mythological follower of Dionysus.
The satyr depicted the carefree world of Dionysus, the god of pleasure. This sculpture was also very traditional of Praxiteles in the sense that it displayed sinuous curves and features of an unmuscled adolescent. Praxiteles' trademark was depicting these features to signify the charm and grace of the subject.
And if we look at the body that Praxiteles gave to this satyr in the sculpture, we find that although it looks realistic in the sense that that body type is achievable in reality, it is also very unrealistic and inhuman in its posture as well as its emotionless face. This puts Praxiteles' sculpture of the satyr on par with all of the other Greek sculptures of the late classical period, as the standard of the time was depicting the perfect human and not a realistic one.
Overall, the satyr pouring wine is most similar to Polycleitus' work, The Doryphorus. Both of these sculptures display contrapposto, as well as the perfect yet unrealistic human idealization and form, and both display a stern yet emotionless face. The main difference in these two works is that Doryphorus is sculpted to be much older and much more muscular.